Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 50 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Lord Novgorod the Great Russian. In the previous episode, we continued our war against Bukhara. Excuse me, my voice. Not had that problem for a while. So we're continuing our war against Bukhara, Vijayanagara, Wu, and Yusang. Wu and Yusang have now peaced out. Vijayanagara is clinging on. They keep trying to peace them out, but they don't seem particularly... Oh no, they're getting closer. They're definitely getting closer. Probably just need to beat their army down here, which I seem to have just done. Oh, and I can now shatter them, I think. Once I've done that, they'll probably will peace out. Come on, kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Oh, now you're killing me. Oh, I don't appreciate that. That's not nice. Stop it. Okay. That wasn't a kill, though. You're just going to run to there because you can't escape thanks to my forts. Yes, forts. Stack wipe. Vijayanagara, low. Bye-bye. And then it's just Bukhara at 90% war score, which means I can actually demand a whole ton more stuff from you than I would have anyway. You idiots. You should have just peaced out. Break your alliance with them. Taking all that territory. 99% overextension. I think I'm on 0 right now. Yep. I'm not going over 100 because then we get all the nasty events. Bunch of AE, but no one that I really care about. Send it. Boom. Russia seems to have expanded somewhat. Okay. Good. Good. Now I just need to repair my forces and pay off a whole bunch of loans. I really need to pay these off. I have more than 10 grand in debt now, and it is costing me rather a lot. I would very much like to hit this though, because then I get the less interest. That is an admin thing. Unfortunately, an admin does cost. I'm going to get all of these low cost places. We still have quite low war exhaustion, so I'm not too concerned about it. And these don't cost much anyway, so oops, not you, you. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever. Okay, all of you lot, form up there, somewhere. And let's turn all the forts off. And we are at peace once again. Breathe. We also have our colony actually established over here. We have made this a proper province, and we are still working on this province, though it is very, very nearly done actually. We can send our ships back over here to collect that second unit of troops, and then have them seize this coastline, essentially. Oh, it's Muskegon. The company I work for is based in Muskegon, though it's not actually there, it's down... Where are you? There. Right about there. Maybe a bit further north. Huh. Well, now I know where the name comes from. And you... I was going to say you can stop fabricating, but in fact, no, you can continue fabricating. Although, actually, no, I can just use imperialism. I don't need to fabricate anymore. Brandenburg's the bad one, though. Build up spine. No, don't, actually. No, not yet. I don't want to warn you that I'm coming. Allies, how are you guys doing? You're cool. You're cool. You can't ally with me yet for another month. And who was the other one? Memmingen. Don't want Memmingen. Mantua I might, though. Who's your rival? Oh, your rival to Trier. Never mind. Serbia. Who are your rivals? Brandenburg. Oh, your rival Tuscany. Naples? Probably Tuscany. Yep. France. We're still rivals since before time. I still don't have an admin guy. That was a mistake. Okay, level 2 prestige. It's going to be costing me more money, I know. What can I do to make more money? I can get rid of the mercenaries for a start. There we go. Our Exfjord has become fully grown. We'll put you on board the ships. We'll send the ships over here. And we'll start working on the next spot. recall you and send you there. Go. Okay, good. And we can do some more of that. Right. Excellent. How are we doing on the money making side? We are making a lot of money, I think. Yeah, we are. Still want to get down into Lübeck though. Lübeck is still my ultimate goal. Before that, I will need to take out Brandenburg, and that is going to be a hard slog. Although I am now westernized with a whole bunch of morale, it's still going to be a hard slog. Wait, what ideas have you taken? Offensive and quality only. Really? That's less military than I expected. Oh. Although you do still have the Prussian ideas, which are insane. How about the estates? How are they doing? Boyars are unhappy. Clergy is now happy, which means I'm making money out of them. That is part of the important thing. I'm going to separate out the infantry. We're going to disband you. And then I think we'll... missing the regiment still. Oh, you're down there. Hello. Disband you as well. We should now be making money. Let's go and reform our armies, shall we? Which I think is going to be as simple as splitting you in half. And you are one already. So we're going to have 3 full stacks rather than the 4 that we had previously. I think that's fine. It'll be a bit cheaper. Alright, speed 4. This is just recovery time now. I will need to build a bunch more infantry just to reinforce these. I don't like being under strength, or as under strength as I am right now. Just because it kind of makes us out to be something of a tempting target for others. I don't like being a tempting target. I like being strong and mighty and awesome. We're still improving relations with you. No, we've stopped. You're a long way away from being in a position to be annexed, though. Allow manpower to recover. See, if that wasn't to 90%, if that was to like 50%, this would be a much more likely idea. Establish a presence in Canada. Hang on, we're doing this. At least one province in Canada owned by Canada. Settler chance plus... yeah, hell yes. Russian Canada. Though that's not as odd as it sounds. Alaska was once Russian. Ooh, an idea. What's this? Greater colonial range, which I don't really need. And I think I'm going to save points now to rank up, because I want to keep my ahead of time Diplo so that I continue making lots of money, because money is awesome. My unity just gets further and further behind. Recall you, fine. Okay, now we just kind of need to placate people. Egypt is outright hostile to us, but you are still rival to Bohemia, so I don't really care. Persia, who are your rivals? You know what? You would be an excellent alliance candidate now. What? Rebels? Didn't think I was due to have any rebels. Who are you? Why are you standing in here on your own? Run away! Okay, turn on the army again. We'll do the rest later. I'm going to need 2 of these stacks. Right there, go. You are a mercenary, so I'm going to disband you. We do actually have a bunch more Dodge you. Oh, that's on a fort. Grrr. I thought I dealt with these rebels, but apparently not well enough. I wasn't ready yet. Election. I think we're going to re-elect one more time, although you are only 36. No, we're going to re-elect, or rather we're going to elect someone else. 53, okay, we're going to elect someone after this as well, probably. Declining power of the boyars, fine. Where'd their army go? Oh, it's in Bukhara. You deal with that, you come over here. And you do nothing because you are short troops. Oh, thank you, Bohemia. You killed the Krakow rebels as well. Man, Bohemia have been such a good ally. And they're even sieging it out for us. I love you guys. You're awesome. We do have 95 trust and 41 favours, so I'm not surprised. But still, you guys are amazing. Friends for life. BFFs. This also actually means that you don't need to go home. Especially if you are coming back, which you are. You have a general. Run. This is just going to be a step fight, unfortunately. Oh, wait. I'm totally okay with you attacking Bukhara. But I don't like that you're right next to me. So I'm going to help you, Bukhara, yeah? So I can deal with them, and then rest more easily. Good. Another conversion. Marvellous. Continue. Do we just take another loan out? That's kind of annoying. Can I core anything else? Yes. Silly question. Okay, we are coring all of the things. Marvellous. Where's the next rebels coming from? You're not. That was a bloody long list. Russian revolutionaries. There's a couple of kind of flashpoints, but they're not hugely powerful. I'm going to regret saying that, but it's true. You can now be turned off. Right, how's the colony doing? It's expanding. We should actually put you over there. In fact, no, what we should do, group you and then put you on rebel hunting. That one. So then when rebels appear, you should go and kill them. Or natives, really. That attack natives thing is specifically to root natives out of the territory. So you see here you have a number of natives, you can kill them. But if you do, then you won't get the assimilation bonus, which is that local goods produced plus 0.4. Which makes your colonies much, much more productive. Just need to kill this army. Dead. Fortunately, we did take a lot of casualties once again. 17,000 men down. Brandenburg gets border friction against us. Well, you probably already have a CB of some kind, so I'll take the better Cossacks, thank you. There we go. Loads of cores, and this should do wonders for my revolt risk, because I don't have the high overextension, or as high overextension anymore. There we go, we just lost a bunch. And these should be much, much lower than they were. Yes, they are. General died. It's kind of annoying. Those interest payments are crippling. Alright, let's reduce our army maintenance. I think I am going to have to fire these guys. Once we go up into the next technology, I'm going to fire them both, I think. So having you, because you are cheaper, I'm going to fire you for sure, because you are super expensive. You're basically worth half of my current outgoings. I will raise my army to full strength, but then I'm going to stop improving that. And I will continue investing in the colonies. Right, where are you? Terek. I know where Terek is. Terek's over here. I thought. Of course, over here actually means kind of closer to home than it did before. Where the hell? There it is. See, I'm hoping if I just park an army on it, then they'll stop growing. Likewise, Crimea. And then finally, Kafar. Where's my third army? That would be you. Come over to Kafar. That should, hopefully, stop them growing. Because I'll be put off by my huge armies that are just kind of sitting there going, no, How's Canada doing? It's just too bad it's Arctic, because it takes much longer to colonize than it would otherwise. Because Castile was out of this game, there's been a lot less colonizing than usual. Ooh, Brazil got independence too. And in fact, because of the weak Britain, there's just been a lot less colonizing in this game, which is why there's still lots of territory available. And like, no one, except for Vijayanagara and Brunei, is in Indonesia. I still think that's hilarious. India's colonizing Australia. Brilliant. Love it. That's brilliant. Are we raising relations with you? No, we should. Make sure we maintain that alliance. Another conversion. It's just the ongoing thing. We have so many provinces that need converting. More mercantilism. Always good. 6 months, and then we can go in Diplo and probably military as well at that point. 10% cheaper technology is always nice. That event was cool, that Catherine the Great one. Cost us 2 stability, but long term it's fantastic. Urgh. That's not nice though. I was not expecting that to fire. They all are. Apparently having large Russian armies looking intimidating in a country isn't enough. Let's turn Kaffa on. Sorry. Crimea fought on. We'll move you away. Terek's fallen. 10 years of separatism. I mean, that's why we're having the problems, because we have so many 10 years of separatism locations. And it is now 10 years since the last rebellion, essentially. Oh, we need a general here. You'll do. We should completely demolish them this time. Yeah, they have no front line. Squish! And that is dead. And of course another general dies. No, we're going to wait. We're going to make our ruler into a general. Hello. Thank you. Well, really? One maneuver. You suck at combat. Right, how long? Ooh, that's a lot of places. That's all of this new stuff, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we're going to send you and you over here. I'll have you sitting on Kaffa because you've already been wounded, and in fact I need to build some more troops for you. That's not a problem though. And I can go up in technology, which means my Diplo is still ahead of time, and military will not be too far behind. Good. And thankfully most of North America has already been explored, so I don't need to do any of that myself. Another core, good. Oh, this does mean that my corruption is going to be going up because of this unbalanced research. It's not fair. Well, I guess it is because I'm playing as Russia, so it's like massive amounts of admin that I need to do. If I'd been more aggressive as Muscovy early on, I wouldn't have had this many problems. Probably. I'm guessing that's the issue. I mean, I could make these full states. I would really like to. I like having lots of full states, but it's just too expensive in the admin. I need to wait until I equalize that. Anyway, that is the overextension dealt with, which means I have a very nice negative unrest, which is good. You guys attack there. Is into the forest. You have no leader. Have a leader, please. And you need a leader as well. You can have the other one. Natives lost the fight. Oh, this was a different uprising. That one's not due to fire for another 16 years. So let's reduce our army maintenance, make sure we're still making a bit of money. Let's separate you out. In fact, put one of you over there. Send the other one pretty much home. In fact, no, we won't. We'll sit on Astrakhan. Oh, that's down here. Where are you? There you are. Galicia has insulted us, eh? It's not very wise. In fact, no, I'm going to turn all the forts off. Off. And military tech. Ahead of time once again. Sweet. And we're very near to getting the next admin. Good. And there it is, in fact. A little less of the ahead of time, sorry, unbalanced research, though it is still there. Well, we're ahead of time in Diplo, which helps offset it a bit, offsets half of it. And the religious unity is just something I've had to kind of contend with throughout. Oh, lose prestige and gain a bit of power. Thank you. Now I just need to kind of wait for time to pass. I need to pay these loans off before I can really do anything else. So Russia is going to be quiet for a decade or two. It's going to be the age of colonization. Is my revolt risk going to go down anymore? Naturally, yeah, the religious unity is going to make it go down, which means that 0.1 is going to disappear. Which is basically everything, except for those ones in Perm and that one in Rin Nagai. So I had an army in Rin. Where are you? I do have an army in Rin. Which will be suppressing some of that. More morale for 10 years. Fine. And this does mean I can turn... Armies have already been turned off. We were not going to keep this guy, but the next one we will. Ouch, that one's really painful. Okay, so we want another bureaucrat. Hopefully you're young. Ish. Another Russian reform with Catherine the Great. Too liberal for publication in France, the hotbed of revolutionary sentiment. Lose stability, get even cheaper tech. Permanent unrest, permanent tax modifier, but cheaper tech. Or lose 1 stability. So that permanent cheaper tech would be nice. Except we're already fairly near the end of the game. Goes up to 32. Which is only another 5 techs, so that just doesn't seem worth it. I'll lose the 1 stability and have the 10 regiment rise up. However, I will wait, because I have an army in Rin already. And they lost already. Typical. Right. The other thing I could do is increase... That's going to fire in a year. So what I could do here is increase the autonomy in those provinces. To reduce the chance of this firing. Do that. And then I don't need to deal with the rebels, which is nice. And I can continue, hopefully, getting towards the position where I can pay some of these loans off. Once we get that interest rate down, it'll be even better. In fact, I might just fire you because I've already gone up in time, which is what I said I was going to do. These guys are cheap enough that I'm quite happy to hire them. California! What is Agan? Close enough for me to attack. Right, off you go. Russia seems to have lots of problems with the rebels, probably just because it is so big. So what happened to California? Oh, you are a colony. Cheaper Diplotech for more expensive ships, or more expensive Diplotech for 10 years. I'm ahead of time, so that's not going to matter, because I'm not going to be going ahead. Come on. Ah, colony grew. Marvellous. So we should expand... say there. Astrakhan rose. Oh, I turned the fort off. Damn it. I wasn't really expecting you to rise up. I thought I'd be able to beat the revolt risk down. Apparently not. We're already at full maintenance and we're actually making money. Interesting. Right, you fall. Good. Just need to wait for these armies to congregate, and then we can attack this group. Sweden will cede 2 provinces to Brandenburg. Okay. Success. And let's reduce maintenance again. And with that, that is the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do throw me a like and subscribe. If you have any tips or advice, then please do leave me a comment in the section below. And we just paid off a loan. Woohoo! We're on the way. Yeah, it's always nice interacting with you guys, so keep those comments coming. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.